What if I told you that just one small change in your daily routine could completely transform the way your dog looks at you? Not with treats, not with training, but with something so simple. It almost feels like magic. I tried it. Just one intentional moment of connection every single day. And by the end of the week, my dog did something that absolutely shocked me. He looked at me differently, acted differently. It was like he finally understood how much he meant to me. This wasn't a trick or a test. It was a journey. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what I did and the emotional response I never expected. Stay with me, because what you'll learn by the end of this video might just change your relationship with your dog forever. Now let's start day one, the 60-second eye contact challenge. I sat down in front of my dog and just looked at him. No words, no gestures, just soft eye contact and a calm smile. At first, he was confused. He tilted his head. Then he blinked slowly and wagged his tail. I mirrored his blinks, just like dogs do with people they trust. Within seconds, he got closer and put his paw on my leg. It was like he was saying, "I see you too." This 1 minute of quiet connection felt powerful. I never realized how much dogs crave our undivided attention. That's when I knew this week was going to be different. Day 2, sitting beside him silently. Instead of watching TV or checking my phone, I sat on the floor next to him. No commands, no treats, no distractions. I was just there. At first, he didn't know what to make of it, but then he slowly laid his head on my leg. That small gesture said everything. It wasn't about doing something. It was about being with him. Dogs understand presence more than words. That night, he followed me everywhere, like a shadow. Day 3, slow and gentle petting. I usually pet him quickly, rushing before I head out. But today, I sat down and gave him long, gentle strokes from head to tail. I watched how his eyes slowly closed, his breathing slowed down. He let out a deep sigh. Dogs sigh when they feel safe and content, and that moment was full of trust. I realized petting isn't just affection, it's therapy. He looked up at me like, "Why don't we always do this?" And honestly, I didn't have an answer, but I knew this was becoming something special. Day 4, whispering loving words. This time, I sat close and whispered softly to him, "Thank you for being with me. I love you. You're such a good boy." He didn't understand every word, but he understood the tone. He perked up, tail wagging slowly. Dogs can hear frequencies we can't. They feel your emotion, even in whispers. I watched his ears twitch, his eyes soften. He licked my hand and leaned in. It was like he understood everything I meant, and maybe he did. Day 5, surprise. Short walk out of nowhere. I grabbed the leash and said, "Let's go." His ears shot up. He was stunned. It wasn't walk time, but that's why it mattered. We walked slowly, no rush, just exploration. He sniffed the flowers, chased a leaf, looked at me with glowing eyes. This spontaneous joy reminded me, dogs live for now. That short walk made his entire day, and honestly, it made mine too. He kept glancing up at me like, "You remembered what makes me happy." And I did. Day 6, letting him choose the route. I usually lead the way, but today, I let him guide me. At every corner I asked, left or right? He chose paths he'd never taken before. He looked back often, checking if I was okay. It was his adventure. I was just along for the ride. We ended up near a quiet pond. He sat, watching ducks, and I sat beside him. Dogs rarely get to lead, but when they do, they show you the world through their eyes. It was magical. Day 7, the final surprise, lying beside him. At bedtime, I laid down on the floor beside him. He looked confused, then excited. He curled up against me and sighed deeply. I stroked his back and whispered, "You're safe with me." We stayed like that for over an hour. No phones, no distractions, just heartbeats. He looked into my eyes with a kind of love that felt almost human. It was quiet, but it said everything. And then, he did something he'd never done before. He brought his favorite toy and placed it gently in my hand. Now the question is why this works. Studies show dogs mirror human emotions. When we're calm, they feel calm. When we're present, they feel loved. These daily moments activated something called oxytocin. Both of us were benefiting emotionally and physically. Dogs remember how you make them feel. It's not about how much money you spend, it's about how much time you give. And giving them your heart is the best gift of all. This isn't training, it's connection. So now it's your turn. Pick one small thing. Do it today. Look into their eyes, sit beside them, whisper their name. Take an unexpected walk. Let them guide the way. Give them the gift of your full attention, because to your dog, you are their entire world. One moment a day can change everything. Try it for a week, and you'll see. Your dog will notice, and their reaction might just shock you too. Tell us in the comments section what you tried and how your dog responded. We'd love to hear your story. If this video touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with someone who loves their dog too. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because here at Doggy Horizon, we believe that every dog deserves a life full of love, respect, and joy.